Good afternoon, lovely people, and I just wanted, before we learn about a gentleman who has been described as the perfect psychopath, I just wanted to say a few things. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you want to see the merch we have available, it's in the corner. I'm hoping it's that side. It may be that side. It's probably that side. If I've got a 50-50 chance of getting it right, I'm usually wrong. So, welcome to the channel this afternoon. I think that's what I want to say. I'm going to be making some changes for my patrons because they weren't really getting the benefit out of the previews of the true crime videos, so I'm going to put those straight out. However, I am going to send a Patreon notification out very soon to say what changes I'm going to be making and how I would like you guys to get involved. Okay? Enjoy the video. Bye for now. So let's find out more about the real Dexter, as he's otherwise known, the Brazilian Dexter, or Killer Petey. So let's have a look at some more information about him. So he was born way back in 1952. He was also known as Pedro Matador or Killer Petey. He is Pedro Rodrigues Filho, and before he was born, he had a bruised skull. This was caused by his father kicking his mother in the stomach. So he did have a brain injury, which is something associated with psychopathy. Now we have found, which could be a cause of how Pedro turned out to be the way he has. So he says that he wanted to kill for the first time ever when he was 13. He had an argument with a friend or a cousin, I think, and wanted to push him into a piece of machinery. So the thought crossed his mind to murder him then and there, and Pedro is quite open about that. At age 14, now if you think back to yourself at that age, 14, he killed the mayor of his town. Not clandestinely, he shot him on the town hall steps in broad daylight. The mayor, it would appear, had fired Pedro's father for stealing, and Pedro felt that his father was wrongly accused. It was unjustified, and Pedro then, after killing the mayor for dismissing his father from his job, he then killed the suspected true thief. So after that, he began robbing drug dens and killing traffickers, so killing bad people. Unfortunately, his partner and unborn child were murdered, and during the process of wreaking revenge, he tortured and killed several people. When this was happening, he left a trail of 7 dead and 16 wounded in the process. I may add, this is just Pedro, just in case you were wondering. He wasn't even 18 years old yet. And then he executed his father, who killed his mother. When he killed his father, it was particularly graphic. His father had 22 stab wounds. He ripped out his father's heart and took a bite out of it and chewed it. There is some artwork online based on this event with Pedro if you are interested in crime related art. So he was arrested and put in prison for most of his adult life. When he was in prison, that didn't stop him from killing. He continued to kill people. He was actually transported to prison with somebody who was a rapist, and because Pedro objected to those kind of people, by the time they arrived at the prison, the fellow prisoner was dead. He was sentenced to 126 years in prison. However, in Brazil, they only allow a maximum of 30 years. I'm just looking at my notes here and realising I do not have a capital B on Brazil. What a nana. Right. So while he was in prison, he killed 40 or so fellow prisoners. There are stories that go around about Pedro and his feats of murder, hence the nickname Killer Petey. or Pedrino Matador. So he was once attacked by 5 prisoners. He killed 3 of them and then chased away the other 2. Yeah, you would really, wouldn't you? There's 5 of you. He's killed 3. I'm like, oh, I'm out of here. No. Pedro killed a cellmate because he snored too loudly, and another because he didn't like his face. He used to have a tattoo saying, "I kill for pleasure," but he's since had it covered. The picture that we see here is more how Pedro is now. He's said to have killed over 100 people. The numbers are unsure, give or take. It's said to be 80 to 100 plus. He's now free and has turned to Christianity, and he's currently writing an autobiography. He has a YouTube channel. The link is in the description if you wish to go and pay Pedro a visit. I will add that all the information on Pedro's channel is in Portuguese. And there are no subtitles in English, so it would be useful if you had some grasp of Portuguese to go and have a look at what he's doing today. A lot of his channel is very interview based, him speaking to other people and vice versa. And he says that he's giving advice to younger people, which is what he seems to be doing on his channel, and he's steering away young people from crime. So what was it that changed Pedro? Was it his age? Was it because, you know, as serial killers tend to, they stop killing at a particular age when it suits them? Or is it because he's actually changed in himself? I would be interested to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, and if you've enjoyed what you've seen here, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss the next case. Christmas is coming up as well, and you will be getting some silly Christmas videos. You can just draw a quick line through that if you're watching this at any other time. Just, you know. Okay, love and light to you. Take care. And I hope you enjoyed finding out about Pedro Rodrigues Filho, and you know, I'd be interested to know what you think about the case. If you have case recommendations also, please leave them in the comments below. I do pick things up. I don't always cover everything that I'm recommended, but if there are cases that I find myself down a rabbit hole on, I will pursue them. So please drop your suggestions. They're always welcome. All right, take care. Bye bye.
I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna